Wait, why is it going to the next song? I did not hit that, did I? There we go. There we go, that's all. That's all. That problem solved. There we go. Okay, let's get the shots now. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, good. Everything's working. That's all we need. Howdy, Xavier. Good to see you. Oh, hey, no, Bray. Make an online invented server, Loki, bro, if thou seekest companionship. I don't seeketh anything. There we go. Does higher LED affect anything? I don't see it affecting anything, so I'm gonna assume no. Alright. Game? Oh no. We're having one of those moments. 20 days of the DLC! Yeah, we are getting close to that, aren't we? I just realized they put this tree here to make it more easily recognizable that it would stand out for these guys. Oh, that's cute. I was like, hey, wait a second. They don't really use this tree much in this area. They do kind of the same thing with the other merchant, too. Death follows the merchants, clearly. Sure. There you go. I think that's enough from that one. Alright, let's go get the scarab now. Oh, there we go. While we're looking for this stream, a bunch of stuff I still want for Long March. There aren't a lot of shots for the Long March itself, but there are a few shots that I can get related to it. Like the scarab up here that has the double slash. I'm sure I haven't killed this scarab yet. Yep. I was like, this character at least, he's good. Ah, but there's that other item there in the background, even though I like that angle. Okay, well. There's always a catch, chat. There's always a catch. Oh, fun fact, Radon soldiers can use double slash when they have a sword. Cool. I'll have to keep that in mind for the future. Oh. Poison greens. God, this is so obnoxious to navigate. Damn. Oh! Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna take off the times 5 speed. It's slowing me down, ironically. Oh. Because I just cannot aim with any precision when I'm going at turbo speed. This area always requires too much finesse for me. Want to look and see if you can find any continents in the distance? Yeah, I'd like to do that too, if possible, but we will see about that. Okay, let's take off the times 5 speed for a second. There we go. God, this is weird. Alright, where is that item that I saw hanging? It's over here, right? Yeah, okay. We'll go over there later. Of course, it's always a stone sword key. You know what the weird part is, chat? Looking at it, the gameplay now, after just playing in ×5 speed, everything looks like slow-mo. I can feel the lower FPS. Cerulean Tear Scarab, what a shocker. Funny how that works, yep. Alright. Oh. Oh, damn, just missed it. Alright, that's fine. There we go, chat. Beautiful. We're gonna lock that. I still don't think High Elodie is gonna do it. Oh no, it does do a little thing. Okay. Let's turn the ×5 speed back on while we're at it. There we go. Alright. Perfect. Alrighty. Yeah, it does look like slow-mo once you experience what ×5 speed is like. This is gonna make the DLC Let's Play so interesting for me. Cause like, man, I have been playing with ×5 speed at this point, I think even more than I played at normal speed. So it's gonna be really interesting seeing me have to readapt. Who knows, it might improve my gameplay, because everything's gonna look slow to me now. Though granted, that doesn't change anything, considering that you still have to dodge at the right time, so. Let's see now. Anything else I need from here? We have the shots of this guy up here. I don't need the shots of the various stuff where we get it. The items, so. I want to do something real quick. I do want the beaches, so I do want to grab that. I'm trying to remember, chat, where the... Just had me standing there. Yeah, okay. Cool to know, though, that the Radon soldiers can use multiple Ashes of War. I might want to include that in my analysis. I currently don't do that, so it might be neat to have that in there. I don't think I'm getting up there, can I? I can do this, though. Oh, what a shocker. We have gold smithing stone here. Well, somber gold, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm not seeing any, at least from the Radon area. Yeah, I'm not seeing any, continents in the distance here. Maybe if we do it from the mountaintops on another character, because yeah, I don't have mountaintops available here. This is close though to the edge, so we'll look at here. I remember it being from the west and from the north. All right, let's see about the west. Oh, this is not clear enough. We'll have to do another character then. Let's do it from here, because I want to do shots of this area anyway, so we can change time of day. I'm sure Haley Tree is a good look, because it's the farthest probably north you can get. Why we have somber smithing stones there? I don't know why we have somber stones, period. No, Bray. I can just tell you why we have... I can just tell you why we have, what's it called? Gold, glassed, and, the Dragonstone stuff. Oh! Because that stuff has very clear, delineations. Dragon Island would be good, I think. I think I haven't killed the characters relevant here, but... Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Let's do this again. There we go. Much better. Oh, you're not gonna do this. Okay, no, it's not Fallen Leaves tell a story time. Ah, we do have something in the distance over there. There is something over there. From the northwest. A little bit of rocks there. So yeah, we got a little bit of stuff there. Again, does it help to tell whether or not it's visible from the Sea of Fog's direction? But let's do a shots of this. There we go. Yeah, because it's really, really... Might load a unique model at Haley Tree? Yeah, I can imagine that. Anyway, let's do what I came here for. So you have all this, which is like, okay, cool, whatever. I never even thought about getting shots of Weeping Peninsula from there, but you know what? That's probably smart. There we go. Hi, LOD. Coming in clutch. Yeah, this is another problem. The rendering. It doesn't render everything you'd want. Still, I got the shot I wanted. God, that Morn Castle looks... Yikes. That's, yeah, that's mega yikes. Super ultra mega yikes. Not paid with unlimited free cam in mind, apparently. What lazy developers, I know, right? Though, to be fair, you can see grass load in, like, even on horseback while you're doing so. It's not a perfect illusion by any means. I wonder if it's more visible if we get closer, though. No, it's the same thing. I love that they have the cave here. I was actually curious if they'd actually have the cave entrance, and they do. Hey, buddy. Gotta get the angle just perfect. There we go. I'm happy with this. And then I already have shots of this, so we're good. Now I know what to replace some of my shots with. Nice. Hey, Pastor. Look like the flowers called winter lanterns? Do they? Look, random question. Why winter lanterns called winter lanterns? Because they look like winter lanterns. Winter lantern's an actual kind of flower. Admittedly, it does flow a little better in Japanese and stuff because, like, it's not, like, two full words, but, like, yeah, it's the idea. It's an actual flower that it's referencing. So, yeah, the winter lanterns look like winter lanterns. Who would have thought? Supposedly, I barely see it. Yeah, again, it's an internal name. It's supposed to be there. Most of... I should say most, but half of the internal names are, like, done jokingly. And it's very obvious that they're there, like, to just have something to call something that's memorable, right? So you know exactly what you're talking about when you're, like, developing it. It's Eldritch Horror. Don't think about it too hard unless you want to go bad. Stay hydrated, chat. Always stay hydrated. Yeah, I don't care about you. Alright, now let's try this. It's so crazy to me. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. Game? Huh? 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 I don't know why it's doing that. I'm gonna reload the area first. Let's get the other thing I was going here for before I try to retake my old shots. Let's do this. I want to become a mad white dragon. Well, I don't know. Get surgery for that, Nobre. I'm sorry to say. I'm sure they can come up with a dragon change surgery. There we go. That was cool. I like that shot. I like that shot incredibly. Damn, yeah, I know. I know. We can't all be what we want. Sometimes life just kind of throws that at you. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this weird shadow crap. Let's... Hey, buddy. Let's go rest at the, I don't know why it's doing that. No, not desktop. Let's just quit the game and come back in. Like, I have no idea what the hell's causing that. Whoops. Whoops, I forgot that was a thing. There we go. Alright. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what caused that, but I'll take it. That's doing even weirder stuff. What's this thing over here on the right? Like, what? Chat, sometimes I question everything. Like, what is the shadow thing? I'm a tax collector from the IRS? No, you ain't, no, bro. Let me see. Is this because of the LOD? Let's try. No. Seems to have... LOD doesn't seem to have any effect on this. Is it a speed thing? Like, if I turn off the speed? Nope. I don't know what's causing this, then. I will say this, though. Those ghosty boys are getting my way. We don't need you alive. I think it's more than just the camera, no, Bray, because I don't recall ever having this issue before. Like, just period. That's what's bugging me. Because I don't recognize the problem, and yet it's doing that thing. See? Like, I have no idea what's causing it. Yeah, it just does it. It's so bizarre. It's such a weird thing. Like, yeah, maybe I should just restart and I can get it to work. Like, granted, I don't need these shots. I already have shots of it. I just would like to have the shots with, you know, the purple light still there. Because I haven't killed the boss then. But it's fine. The bigger thing is... Yeah, the bigger deal would be getting this shack. No, but it's doing that with the shack, too. There we go. Alright, so, let's see, I have that. I got the beaches like I wanted. Let me start adding that actually at this moment. Let's also turn off high LOD because that's such a pain in the butt. So let's see, take what I'm looking at right now. Oh, right, I wanted also to see if I could get a good shot of the Radigan Church from the America Church. Because I have the opposite, so it's like... Is this possible? You can kind of see the Radigan Church in the background, so I guess that'll work. Anyway. So yeah, we have this. Oh, I need to delete this and replace it with another image. Okay. Thank God I caught that. Where's fourth? The Church of America. No, I need Church of Pilgrimage. Yeah. There we go. All's well that ends well. I should mark that. Maybe. Where's the Radigan Church? No, Bray. It's right there in the background. If you can't see it, I'll mark it in later on. Let's see now. Crucible Knights. Don't got anything we can do. Yeah, this is the one where we want to have a shot of the beaches for comparison. So again, let's go back to screenshots. One second. Hello? Is there a reason you're not opening? Huh. Weird that this is the one time my game won't minimize when I try to put it into another window. Let me try doing Task Manager first. Nope, that doesn't work either. There we go. Now it works. There we go. There we go, chat. And I can now show this too, I think. it's gonna work, or there we go. Yeah, so what are we looking at? Yeah, I love that shot. That shot looks so good. That shot's good too. Honestly, this shot isn't half bad. Like, legit, I have no issue with using this shot. Just for the sake of visibility. I am curious, though, if we can get as good of a shot this way. I don't know, what do you guys think is better? If we try to get a daylight shot like this, like the Weaving Peninsula, or if we stick with something like this? But yeah, one of these. Maybe something like this. Maybe that'll be a good compromise. Could I try to get a shot like this now? I already can foresee the problems. Yeah, I try to get, like, a similar shot here. Right? So let's just put the high LOD on there for a second. Hey, Renier, good to see you. I don't know, what are you thinking, chat? Thinking the daytime shot's better? I'm not seeing it personally. I'm just not seeing the misty shot working out that well. I think it just makes it harder to tell what we're looking at. Yeah, it's too foggy. Yeah, I think one of these daytime shots is gonna be a lot better in the long run. Maybe I should try getting this angle from Limgrave Shore. I like this shot though, so this shot we're 100% using. Again, it doesn't let you see the grasses and stuff, but it's like, oh, boo-hoo. Yeah. There we go. And then... what else are we missing? I got the shots of the merchant, so that's good. We have the circlet already, so that's good. I need to add the scarab here. No, that's actually not where I want the scarab. Where's the scarab? He's lower. Yeah, the scarab's lower. Scarab, there we go. Beautiful. Look, I read your Erdtree to the game. Didn't they say the Erdtree was from the Land of Shadow? Am I missing something between your article and this theory? That article was posted before we had any details on the Land of Shadow, Renier. So you're asking a question on an article that's most likely outdated in some capacity. Or, well, I guess we'll see when it comes out, if maybe I'm more right than I realize. But yeah, that's my standing theory for the Erdtree. What we learned from the most recent stuff in the DLC is that the time that the Erdtree was born, well, at the time that the gold for the golden tree was born, so true was a shadow, i.e. a shadow tree. How that ties into the origins of the Erdtree in relation to the Elden Ring and gold and America and stuff, we're gonna have to wait till the DLC for more details. But yeah, most likely something about that article is gonna get changed or expanded upon or qualified or something. So, because it should be very obvious right now that we are going to be getting more data to help form a complete analysis. What if there's yellow grass and you're missing the lore? Are we talking about yellow grass in the DLC? Because, I mean, there might be. It really depends, because we've seen mostly greenery in the Land of Shadow area, right? I don't think we've seen anything that we would properly compare to Altus's yellow foliage. So I don't know how much gold is really going to play a role in this Shadowland. It might all be Shadow. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to use this thing here, so let's move over here. Hey, Emily. Welcome to the chat. I don't recognize you, but then again, I don't recognize most people because I have a goldfish memory, so apologies in advance if you've been here before. Either way, get comfy. Welcome on in. Oh, no! You're talking about the grass because it's unload on the beat. Okay. But no, it's not golden grass. That I know. We have been through this grass enough times, I'm pretty sure I would have noticed if it was like, you know, actual gold. It's all green. Bright green from this angle, but still green. Hey, where was I again? Ah, yes. Man, I'm just destroying every wood in the planet, huh? Oh. Gotta go beat my wood. Now... Maybe? What are you hunting for this evening? I'm hunting for a few shots before my Long March article goes up tomorrow, most likely. I'll probably have the final draft posted tonight and have that all set up. I'm getting a few. Oh no, that's a separate thing. Oh, exciting. Yeah, it is, isn't it? And then I'll be pretty much done with all the stuff, I think, like... Well, okay, no, because Radigan's Reign technically takes place after this, too. So, like, yeah, so then you guys really wanted me on Twitter to do Radigan's Reign, so that's probably going to be the one I'm going to focus on the most. And then, yeah, DLC's coming out, so we'll see how that goes. I'll probably update a few of my articles for some of my current content there, and then we'll see where we go from there. But I'm kind of hoping that there won't be anything that'll, like, make me go too feral. I'll be able to return to Dark Souls or Bloodborne sometime soon. I will admit, I am getting kind of antsy to start working on Mensis. Never seen Loki posting so much in such a short time. I feel like I posted a pretty good deal in some of the initial years. But the thing is, the amount of content I can pump out depends on, like, so many different factors. Like, Long March was not very... Like, I didn't have much of Long March written, really. But it's a very short analysis. Like, it's only, like, 8-ish pages. Which you might say, well, that sounds really long. But, like, no, most of my stuff goes from, like, 10, 11 to upwards of 20-ish pages. So... for a thesis. So it's like, this is actually very much on the short side. And the shorter it is, the infinitely more simple it is to write for. Like, usually when we get to, like, 8 pages and stuff, they're pretty straightforward. There's not a lot of moving parts or something to get in the way. So I can get some of those done in, like, a week or two. If I'm starting from scratch. Like, the Fringe Folk Rebellion one would have taken me so much longer if I was starting from scratch. The fact that I had most of it done allowed me to get it done really quickly after Crucible's end. I'm so excited for the DLC, but apprehensive to look into any lore until it comes out. I understand that. I'm not, like, I'm not too crazy about quote-unquote spoilers or anything like that. Like, I'm not too attached to that as a concept, generally speaking, but I can see that. Wait, what the... Oh, okay, right. Okay, let's get rid of you then. There we go. Alright, so let's see... that's almost there. Needs to be a little lower, though. I have my, my camera's too low. It needs to take a higher angle. Something closer to, like, this. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Alright, chat, what do you think? You like fog or no fog more here? We have some very similar shots now to compare. As I could go even lower than I did on this, honestly. Yeah, honestly, I think this shot is still too high now. Yeah. Yeah, something like this. That's closer to it. For Long March, I think fog. You think the fog shot's better still? Okay. By ADHD, Bree's just gonna go haywire, hyperfixate something in DLC early. I know the feeling. I'm hopeful that the DLC will be satisfying for me, but it won't be anything where it's like, oh my god, there's so much stuff I have to really like talk about or stuff. Like I'm hoping I'm not gonna suddenly want to do like all things Mickle after this DLC. We'll see why I start cataloging first when the DLC comes. Probably Flowers, doing what I did with the base game. That's true. It could be. I could get dragged in by seeing some of the stuff that you guys come out with, too. Like, Xavier might know some flowers or things. That'll be really interesting. Or who knows, maybe while I'm playing, I'll notice something with the flowers or trees or something. Like, it could be any of us. Okay, then. We're gonna go with the fog, then. I guess you... I think fog just hits the vibe for the Long March more with it being kind of tragic. I suppose... I do this stuff more for making sure you guys have some clarity, but, you know, maybe I should trust you guys to know what the beach looked like. Speaking of, where do I put the beach? Oh, yeah, here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We're gonna do this then. This will be the shot we use. We'll make that the first shot. Then we'll have the second shot be the Limgrave Beach, because I'm going to be referencing that in the analysis there. Then we'll have the anchor for make sure people remember that item. Then we'll have the stuff on the Everjails. Like I said, it's being really weird right now with the glitchy, so we'll just accept with the Everjail without any of the purple lighting and stuff. I can always come back and grab those shots later. Anything else I want for this one? Not really. Then we have Horaloo. I'm adding some sections on the Prophets, but I got all the stuff I want there. Thankfully, Zuli gave me some of the shots I wanted for the Brave set. She didn't have to do that. That was very nice of her. Badlands, Battle Axe. Vagabond Knight, Warheart, and Stamina. Yeah, we don't need any of those shots for that one. Yeah, nothing else here. We have the Axe Talisman. We have the helmet. Yeah, okay, that's all good. Yeah, we don't need anything for the Dragon Communion stuff. This was Paradise. Yeah, like I said, that's for the Scarlet Rod and stuff. With the Brave's Cord. Rustic Beauty, the Brave set. And Stay Loyal to America. Yeah, so we don't have any shots that can really be like, ah, yes, you see, we're descended from Godfrey. We'll have a nice little family tree where it's like, ah, yes, Godfrey. Who did he screw? Some lady. What was our family line to us? Who knows? It was something. It's just a squiggly. I just do one giant squiggly and be like, yep, that's the lineage. Do you have any suggestion of a good summary or overview of the whole lore? Vati made a video 2 years ago, but I fear some of it's outdated. There's Smotown recent recap. I can't speak because I have not seen anyone's recap videos, Renier, so I have no idea if what anyone has or how good it is. I know, for example, with Smotown, at least from stuff that I think he at least referenced in one of his more recent videos for that recap, there's some stuff where I was like, oh, I don't really agree with that stuff, but like I would generally trust Smotown to have a good enough recap video. But again, it's like what, like 10 hours of content. I'm just not in a position where I can like vouch for, like, you know, personally say like I know what the content is and I know how good or bad it is on an objective metric. I generally would trust Smotown stuff. I have no idea about any recap Vati's done or anyone else has done though either. So like, again, assuming that everybody's wrong about something or got something wrong, I would trust that generally they would have more right if you're going from a Smotown or a Vati. Will we check out the content from the Haley tree? Sure, we can quickly switch over to a character that does that and do that. One thing I know I'm gonna go wild about are the freaking boats. They show up in the gameplay trailer for 10 seconds during the fight with the dancer in red. The dancer in red? Oh, is that the one with the... that's the thing in the graveyard stuff that everyone calls them boats. I can't wait for us to go through there and they turn out to not be boats and people are just freaking hyper-fixating on a weird thing on a monument that really means nothing. I can't wait for that to happen. Nah, but we're gonna see. Again, when the DLC's out, there's gonna be some cool stuff, I'm sure, that we're gonna... Actually, I haven't... This character's not a good one either. We have to do on my sorcerer, don't I? Yeah, there we go. I watched recently, one thing that bothers me is the theory of why Langdale's full of ash about the burning Erd tree. Which burning? Because my position on the ash would be, at least as of right now, is that the ash is a product of the, of an attempt to burn the Erd tree by, say, Vike or, what's-his-face, the guy whose maiden also burned, Bernal, I think it was. So, like, that'd be where I would say the ash is coming from. Because, again, the fact that it's not been cleaned up in some areas, but it's been cleaned up in others, and it's still in the chimneys and stuff while these buildings are sealed, everything tells me this is a fairly recent event. And it makes most sense to me, given that the second defensive Langdale is still in cleanup mode. It's probably after Morgott, it's from when Morgott was kicking the Tarnished out for being a bunch of, how do you put it? Having too much flame of ambition. Would that explain the seals, the wax seals on the doors and windows? No, the tree sap being used to seal the doors and windows is presumable, at least I would presume it's because the city is currently in, like, wartime, military mode, so all the citizens have been conscripted, right, to the field. We see them, like, you know, in the one building and stuff. Yeah, something's going on, chat. Like, this is weird. I think I need to restart my game. I think it's just being really bizarre, but, you know, that's a separate thing. Like I said, I'm not worrying about those shots right now. Where would you say is a good angle to look at it? Xavier? Like, from the canopy, from the city? What's a good place for me to look at this stuff? Anyway, but going back to the tree sap on the ceiling buildings and stuff, my position is that it's, yeah, it's just a matter of making sure nobody tries to hide in their homes or anything like that to try to escape their service. That everyone has to be on high alert, make sure everything's protected and stuff until, you know, the Elden Ring is restored, everything's back to normal, you know. City or Loretta's Arena? Okay, we'll go to Loretta's Arena first. I think that's easy enough for us to access, right? Yeah, investigating stuff in the DLC is going to be fun. Alright, let's see. Oh, we do have, we have something. It's definitely close. Yep. Is it normally this foggy? I can't remember, so... Let's look from here. You can definitely tell, though, that, yeah, there's a landmass there. Woo! Is there anything special about these? No. Yeah, same thing. There we go. Ah! I love when my rock disappears as I raise my camera. Ah, there we go. I don't know why that happened, but I'll take it. Okay, so... Well, this is interesting. I was saying the DLC to be as relevant as Old Hunters was in terms of explaining the lore, so I'm thinking of a lot of basic lore we know will have to be amended art. I'm expecting a lot of cosmological stuff is going to be given some more evidence and stuff to help like, you know, solidify, you know, a proper account of how the cosmology works. Maybe a few things here and there to help solidify a few other stuff, but I think it's mostly going to be self-contained, personally. Outside of, like, the Marika and Erdtree Pass stuff, I think that stuff is going to probably get a lot more focus. It's an illusion, Loki! The lore! Yeah, the lore. It's all an illusion. It's all one of Gwendolyn's illusions. You see, when Guinevere had him, you know, make an illusion of her, she also wanted to make an illusion of all this. That way he could help his, you know, his half-brother from another mother, Mikola. I haven't read all your articles yet, but I feel you've covered most of the major events or regions. The only thing left, I think, is Haley Tree Mikola stuff, post-DLC, I think, in Farm Azula. Oh, no. Oh, no, Rainier. I think I've barely scratched the surface of Elden Ring, if I'm being honest. I don't think I've covered anywhere near enough content. Like, I don't have... just look at, like, the Shattering stuff. I don't have an article for the Shattering, or the Night of the Black Knives, or Rykard, or Melania and Mikola, like, or Morgott, technically, but I would loop that into a Shattering analysis, to be honest, so to be fair, that would kind of be thrown in there, right? So, like, I don't have anything on the Ancient Civilization or the Ancient Dynasties. I don't have anything on, like you said, Farum Azula. I don't have anything on the cosmology. I haven't written any coherent cosmological coherent comprehensive cosmological thesis. I have not written anything on the like I said, Dragons of Farum Azula already, right? But I haven't written anything after that on the what's it called? Come on. The Ancient Dragon War, there we go. I haven't covered anything on the Ancient Dragon War. I haven't covered the Glowmite Queen incident, which honestly I'm feeling like I really dodged a bullet there, because it looks like we might end up getting that covered towards a lot earlier in the timeline than I originally thought. So awesome. Take back what I said, LOL. Yeah. Like, I still consider myself a neophyte. This is why when you ask me about the articles, I'm free to just say, you know what, I might be wrong on some things, and I'm probably going to have to amend it when the DLC comes out. Because, you know, again, I'm still trying to get my footing. I've done the best I can with what we know right now. But yeah, I'm not surprised if there's something in the DLC that's going to be like, here's the new data you could not have possibly known about. Or maybe there's something I could have known about, and I just did a bad job. You never know. We'll see. The lore we get about astrology is pretty scarce, which is sad. I think there's a lot more than people give it credit for, and I would love to do an astrology thesis, but it seems you people value that as much as you value fire monks. Oh, that's another one I didn't write down. I skipped fire monks, too. But that about as much as, people value that about as much as they value the cuckoos, which is about as much as they value fire monks, and Radagon's the stuff that people, like, I guess people just really want to know about Radagon's reign of peace and prosperity. Why is it the times of peace and prosperity that people like? Nothing happens! What about all the death and killing and shit in the wars? Nobody wants to know about that? That's boring. Well, damn. Radagon is boring. I voted for astrologers for the record. Well, apparently not enough of you did. I also want more astrology lore. Sounds so interesting. Yeah, I think there's a lot more. I just think the stuff like with the migrations and stuff, and like the stuff we get with the trees, and then you get the stuff with the Carians, and like the relations between the Lascar and the Celia, up until the advent of Renala taking over and things, and the culture and stuff going into that. Now, granted, I am somewhat grateful, because if I do get dragged into doing more Elden Ring lore, it might be astrologer lore, and it might be because of that new Carian / Liurnia astrologer sorcerer stuff that we see in the DLC. That stuff might help fill in a few gaps and things, with the Carians and the lore, and like the relationship maybe with the Marika and the old things, which is stuff I touch upon in some of my analyses, like Alta's Unification War and Erdtree's beginning. But with the DLC covering this period with Mesmer and stuff more extensively, we might be able to better fill out that relationship. Like, one question I have, like, let's say, for example, it turns out that the Land of Shadow is going to, like, be a perfect slot-in for all this land here, right? Like, all this stuff here that looks like it's missing, let's imagine for a second that all of this is what the Land of Shadow map was, at least, right? And so it would have covered this Divine Tower, it would have covered, like, all the... Let's just say that that's the case, right? It would be cool then if we learned that there was a slope or something here in the DLC that if we lined it back up with here would have connected Liurnia to Altus Plateau before the Dectus stuff. So, like, when all of this disappeared, that cut Altus off from easy access up the plateau, and so it was just people going through, like, stuff like the ruins down here, right, with the Precipice Ruins, in order to escape and stuff, and set up the Caria Manor and things, and fight with the Liurnians. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff they could do with the map, and I'm curious if the Land of Shadow is going to be cohesive in that regard. Again, we'll see. The Nox 2. Oh, yeah, I haven't covered Nox. Nox and the Eternal Cities. That would kind of probably overlap a bit with, Actually, it'd be weird, because it would overlap a bit with Farm Azula, a bit with, Ancient Dynasties slash, Ancient Civ, probably, and overlap a bit with probably the Farm Colonies and the Erdtree Civ stuff, so, like, yeah, Nox is in a weird one. Oh, yeah, Lucky, do you think the Amber Starlight is Miquella's fate, now that we know he abandoned his fate from the trailer? It could be. Again... It's sort of hard to say when you have a fallen star if that means someone who's died, lost their fate, gave up their fate, if it's just a piece of their fate, right? So, like, their fate is still in the night sky, but, like, a piece of it falls down or whatever. I don't know. Because if I recall correctly, that golden star doesn't affect, is used to affect Rodney, so it doesn't seem like it's exclusive to just, Miquella. If so, like, we'll see. We'll see when the DLC's out. Astrology, Death, Decay, Entropy, 10 out of 10. Radigan, 2 out of 10. I'm so excited about the new astrologer person we see, if only from a fashion history perspective. I'm most interested in seeing if they're going to expand on the implied other princesses of Caria who seem to be all dead. For one reason or another. And I'm very curious if they're going to expound on those at all. Like, are we going to start, like, is that one of the princesses there? Is that going to be a character who's going to be connected to that? Are they going to be referenced at least a little bit? Like, I have some questions. Yeah, I'm really curious how this is all gonna go. But yeah, okay, that gets all the shots I really wanted, chat. I now see there's some stuff with the continent and thing, which is cool. Honestly, I could see myself, I wonder if this is supposed to be the north, quote-unquote, where we, because obviously, it's just like an island thing there, because they're just, you know, you're not supposed to see, like, behind it and stuff, right? So it's hard to tell, like, how much of a landmass it's actually, how big it's supposed to actually be. But I am curious now if they're gonna let us, Let me go this way. Oh, I went, apparently I went a little too far. I still think the princesses are going to be Renella's sisters, but who knows, we might get surprised. Yeah, I still lean on it being her daughters. I think the focus on, like, the child, especially with, like, her sweetings and having these new children that she's trying to create, right, and stuff. I feel like a lot of that sort of all being rolled together into a bunch of trauma that Renala has that sort of culminates with Radigan abandoning her. I honestly don't think it's just that she's heartbroken, personally. Again, I'm not saying that isn't, like, it's obviously the factor, but I think it's a matter, I don't think it's just a matter of, oh, she was totally fine, but then Radigan left her and she, like, just completely couldn't console herself. I think there's a little bit more going on there. That doesn't work, does it? Ah, damn. I forgot how I did this. Oh, now I remember. I'm dumb. Okay, I remember now. There we go. no, I think we need to go higher. No, maybe I went too high. Or maybe not high enough. No, I'm going backwards now. I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah. Oh, damn. I just missed it. Oh. Yeah, I am surprised there isn't anyone who's doing any talk about Elden Ring fashion more regularly, about the influences and stuff that they use with using concept art and stuff. I feel like that would be a really easy, quote-unquote, you know, like, win for anyone's channel. Yeah, it's this way. Okay. I think I'm going crazy, chat. Trying to find my way around here, but there we go. It's done. There we go. Yeah, you're not supposed to see much of this, so... It's really easy to get away. There we go. Yeah, maybe that is the problem. Maybe it is the issue that, you know, there's just so much, you know, mixing and matching and stuff that trying to come up with a cohesive topic on, like, the design is kind of fruitless, because, like, oh, it's mixing it from, like, all these different eras and stuff, and then it's coming up with complete stuff that's completely made up. It's all bullshit. Yeah, maybe that is the problem. Damn. Man. Midday lighting. Literally only the top is visible. Who would have thunk? Everyone applauding the new Erd tree. There we go. If y'all had to pick an era for Melina, what would you choose? LOL. I have no idea. Like, I wouldn't even know where to begin. Okay, guys. I think that covers it now. There are some smaller channels that do so, I think. Oh, wow. Good on them. Yeah, so I got that. I got that. Got over there. Let's just do one last check. I love the babies ever on Mikla. Yeah, this idea of, like, grace, new birth, right? Like, it's very clear they were going for a theme, whether or not they were copying and pasting real-life assets. The warrior stuff. Tradition. I'm gonna now I'm gonna reload you. Oh, goodness me. Might just have to... Oh, no, there we go. It's now loaded. Okay, so am I missing anything? Not here. We have the church. Oh, no, I am. I'm missing a shot I want of Third Church America, but looking up at that. Okay. Okay. There we go. I know what I'm looking for now. Yeah, here. Yeah, I want a shot looking up to there, for the sake of, yeah. Yeah. Alright. Lock that into place. There we go. See if it changes at all if I try to get the shot from this angle. Still treats it as nighttime, huh? Wow! I didn't realize the rock looks so red sometimes. Can't tell that's because it's the Kaled rock, or if it's something that just Limgrave has in general. No, I think it's because it's Kaled rock. I think that's just how they did it. Just in case. Helena's Mesmer, hear me out. I guess we'll see, huh? We'll see if that one holds out. There we go. I'll see which one's the best shot that I can get by comparison, but... yeah, there we go. Yeah, Mesmer snakes don't look like they do much. We'll see during battle if they're like part of a grab attack or something, but they seem to just kind of be there. They don't really do much. They're just there for emotional support as far as I can tell. Which, hey, I'd like to have some emotional support snake. Double-headed snake. They don't bother nobody. They don't bother nobody. I find it very funny how close I am when it comes to the lighting. Also, I find it funny how I did not even notice that the stupid, that stupid meteor stuff might be in the way, so let's see if I can prevent that. Let's see. Yep, okay, that's all good. Wait, Loki said something nice about snakes. Someone clip that. Listen, I have no problem with snakes. Why would you say I have a problem with snakes? It's lizards who are filthy, stinking, disgusting, awful. I don't got an issue with snakes. Unless they're associated with lizards, then they stop being snakes. They start being the bad ones. Snipples. There we go. Different options. Alright. I have a gecko. She's a bean. Well, congrats to your gecko. Your gecko's a real lizard, not one of those fictional crystal lizards. So it's okay in my book. Don't worry, I'm only racist against crystal lizards. And any other fantasy lizard possibly related to that. Speaking of fantasy lizards, hey I am, you filthy stinking lizard. I like how he shows up as soon as we... I like how you show up by him as soon as I'm talking about lizards, even though I'm about to leave, too. And Albinorix. Ah, don't even mention those filthy stinking silvers in my presence. The only mistake the Cuckoos made was that they didn't kill them fast enough. It's fine. There's not really another angle I want of this, right? No. No. I'm here to check on the conversation by mistake. They're doing their best. Well, their best is still absolutely unacceptable. They shouldn't have been trying their best, unless it's trying to die. Filthy stinking silvers. I mean, saying my best is also poor. Hey, we're all trying. Alright, I think that's it, chat. I'm trying to think if there's anything I could possibly be missing. Shots of the merchant that sells us the champion set. I already have shots of the one that does the samurai. I got the Celia one. I got the shot now of the Third Church of America with the detour route. I have the shots of the beaches. I have the shots of all the boats that I want. I now have another one with a bunch of the crawling carrions. That's cool. We're all Albinorix in the end. Oh, don't demean yourself like that, Emily. We're not in one of those filthy, stinking silvers. We're better than them. Just by our mere existence. Anyway, trying to think, what else am I missing? I got the shots that I could of the cave. I got the shots of the Fourth Church America. Yeah, look at the Radigan stuff. I got the shots of... I think that's it. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Yeah. And without playing the DLC, I know that the biggest mistake Mikola made was accepting those silvers. Yeah, it's like, I didn't even have to look at the DLC. I just automatically know Mikola's troubles. It all began when he accepted welcoming in those filthy, stinking silvers. Crab supremacy. We're all crabs in the end. No, we're all dogs in the end. If Elden Ring has taught me anything, is that we're all dogs. Everything is a dog. Become dog. Do I want the shot of the scarab that gives you the EI, Ash of War? Or whatever it's called in English? I don't think so. Yeah, because that's all just connected to Yura, so it'd just be a distraction for me to get a shot and add that in. Yeah, so I think I'm done here. It's so funny that there's no turtle word. Yeah, it is strange to me that the game has, like, the frickin' astrolabe, like, hemicycliums, right? Like, it has a term for them. But it doesn't have a term for turtle. One of the most basic enemies that you'll fight. Like, you'd think, like, there'd be something for, like, boars, octopus, turtle. Like, you'd think some of the basic animals you'd see. Deer. Like, they would include that. Bird. But no, it's dog. Which, I mean, granted, dogs are perhaps the more dangerous ones, so I get why they chose it. It's just funny to me. Where the hell is this? Oh, it's over here, right? Righto. Yeah, you know what? I think the shots I got are already fine. Oh yeah, Land of Reed's thesis when the weebs yearn for it. Technically, Long March is gonna be covering Land of Reed's. Like, it's pretty much gonna cover, like, all the core stuff. Like, the culture, the name, its location, and stuff. Like, anything beyond that, like, the characters, like Yura, or whoever that other guy who leads the suicide cult. Whatever his name was. Oh, was it Oniwa? Was it Oniwa? No, I don't think so. Maybe it was, but I don't remember. Anyway. Where did they march to, though? The sea? No. The Long March started after they got off the sea. The point of the Long March was basically they set sail. Well, the article's coming out tomorrow. Simple answer is no. They marched through land. Okina, that's what it was. I was like, is it Oniwa? I'm like, no, it's not Oniwa. I know there's someone in our chat that's called Oniwa, but I'm like, no, I don't remember that being the actual name of the character. Yeah, it's Okina. Yeah, the old man. The venerable old man. There we go. Dog, yeah. Okay, yeah, so guys, we're gonna end this here, chat. I got all the stuff I want. I need to get this article all set up so it can be back up by 8 a.m. my time tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna work on that now. The crazy murder hobo. Yeah, again, crazy murder hobo who allegedly leads a suicide cult. Anyway, I mean, that's not that unusual in Japan. Anyway, gotta go work on the analysis now. So see ya later. Bye-bye.